Spirix has released some unbelievable software called Steam Design Pro. This system I have on the drawing here, you can create that in a matter of minutes using the software Steam Design Pro. Let me just drag a box across this, right click with my mouse and delete this project and recreate one. Here at the far icon to the left, I'm going to click on the arrow down. It says Steam Generation Wizard. I'm going to answer some questions, a series of them, and then build a system, Steam Generation System. First of all, selected is a PRV. I'm going to leave that box checked. I'm going to come down and say I would like a Spirix flow meter, and we'll go with horizontal TVA. For condensate return, I would like to have a deaerator, so I'll select that. Well, let's go with 2 boilers, and we'll make each boiler 50% capacity. I can even select manufacturer's product in here too. For instance, a Cleaver-Brooks boiler, Clearfire. And I'm going to go with 80 pounds leaving the boiler. We will select a dual parallel PRV from Spirix, and we'll make the leaving pressure, leaving those PRVs, 20 pounds. 1 deaerator, 100%. I can also make that a Cleaver-Brooks deaerator. Put a little lift in there as well. Couple valves which will appear on my schematic as well. As soon as I hit finish, I have this generation system on the end of my cursor. Now if I left click with my mouse, I'll drop that right on the drawing. Next I need to come to the farthest icon to the right, Steam Imposed Load, and come in and select, for instance, a coil. Drop that on the screen. Every component in the software is intelligent and smart. In other words, I can click on this component and come in and enter a load of 900 pounds per hour. As soon as I do that, you'll see that there's a load there. Now, as soon as I connect this up, and I came up and grabbed my connector up here at the top, connect in and then connect out, you'll see that 900 pounds has now been transferred around the system. 450 at each boiler because I divided it between 2. Let's come up and select another. Before we select another component for imposed load, let me drag a box across the diagram, right click with my mouse, come under steep pipe annotations, and we'll look at the diameter of all the pipes. 1.5 inches, 2.5, 3. Okay, now let's come up and let's add, for instance, some process and autoclave to this system. And then we'll grab the connector, connect that in just by clicking with my left mouse, hook that in. Now we'll come in that autoclave and we'll type a load of, oh shoot, let's do 6,000 pounds per hour. Hit OK. Now you can see how 3-4 inch pipe, everything's increased. Boilers are now sized for the accumulation of these 2 loads. Last thing I probably need to do is come up here to my trap, come in here, grab a Spirix floating thermostatic trap, put that in there. One down in here. If you notice, there's different colors of pipes for different pressures, different type of fluid in the pipes. The supply steam, return steam, pumped condensate would be the blue line as well. Let's annotate this drawing by right-clicking with my mouse, coming in here into text annotations, coming in, typing in steam system, so STEM. We'll overwrite the default font and make this a little bit larger, 18 point, hit OK. And now I have a system designed quickly with the Generation Steam Wizard. The last thing we want to look at now is selecting Spirix product. See this little pink shading under these components? If that pink shading goes away when I hit this thumbs up button, select equipment, that will mean it selected the product from Spirix. You can see the pink shading went away on the PRVs and the trap, so I'll just click on that PRV, go in under selection, and we'll look at the PRV that will work in that application. I'll hit OK, come in this trap, click on it, go under selection, look at what is selected, an F&T 30 trap. Now, we can also hit type and go in and select that type of trap, change it to a different, a TD42 for instance. Now you'll see the picture changed, the pink came up. If I hit selection again, the little thumbs up button, if the pink goes away again, it'll mean it made a selection. Since it didn't go away that time, it means that that trap will not work in that application. Under selection, the flow is above that value. So there's some safeties in the software as well. Anyway, what we've looked at on this demonstration is using this wizard and Steam Design Pro to create a generation system very quickly and post some loads in there, size pipes. Conclusion here, let me just drag a box across, right click with my mouse, hit steep pipe annotations, and look at the flow throughout the system as well in the project. That concludes this demonstration of using the Steam Design Pro software to create a simple steam generation system. Thank you.